Today, ladies and gentlemen, from the folks at TriBit, the TriBit StormBox Lava, they have sent it over to me and sponsored a video asking me to walk you through all of the features and to show you what it's all about. And that is what I'm going to do, including a sound test and all kinds of good things. So let's start by walking around the box and seeing what we see. So here you see the TriBit StormBox Lava. 80 watts of output. That's a lot of watts for a small speaker. TI amplifier. Rugged IP67 water resistance, so you can dunk this thing. And 24 hours of playtime. They claim 24 hours of playtime. It's got a strap. And let's see. 100 plus connections. Bluetooth 5.4. X-Bass technology. TriBit app. Hands-free calling. And TWS pairing. So you can pair this with other TriBit products and have yourself a party. Let's go ahead and get it out of the box. Treat yourself with better beats, it says. Okay, so first in the box we have this, probably the strap, I would imagine. Oh, a little handheld strappy thing. USB-C to USB-A cable. And yes, the strap, as well as a quick start guide. All right, let's see what we can do about getting this guy out of the box. All right, it's out. Well, let me do this without killing any cameras. Styrofoam. And then this plastic has the speaker inside. Here it is. The TriBit StormBox Lava. So you've got this. I guess it works as a handle. These are two carabiner style clips right here. So you can just clip it in. But then you've also got this guy that you can clip in, and it is a longer strap. So you can sling this guy over your shoulder, fully adjustable to just about any length that anyone would need. And that's long. So pull that back. There we go. And of course, this is for charging, but we don't need to charge right now. I like this is something I haven't seen on other speakers. This little handle. It's pretty slick. I like it. Walk around, we've got TriBit on the front here. Then we've got a nice rubberized silicon foot on the back. We have a DC 5 volt output. We have an input. So the input is USB-C. The output is USB-A. And then we have an aux jack in here where you can plug in something that actually has a cable. If such things exist these days, like if you had your iPod could plug in there. And then a nice snugly fitting stopper to keep the water out. On the end here we have the TriBit logo, and this is your passive subwoofer. If you're not familiar with how passive speakers work, there's no electronics in this, but it resonates sympathetically with the bass frequencies to give you more bass than you would get otherwise. This must all be a hard speaker grill. There's no soft spots in here where you can poke at the speakers. It's very solid, probably weighs 5 pounds, maybe 4 or 5 pounds. 80 watt output, 43 hertz ultra deep bass. That's 2 30-watt neodymium magnet woofers and 2 10-watt silk dome tweeters contained within. Showed you the shoulder straps, customizable EQ modes via the app that I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit, as well as IP67 water resistance, Bluetooth 5.4, so it's going to sound good, as well as TWS pairing, which we already discussed. Let's take a quick minute to check out the app that comes along with the TriBit StormBox Lava. New firmware found, so firmware usually updates right after you open it up. They got a customer service feedback line here, volume forward and back. You've got a couple of different EQ modes. You've got X-Bass off, X-Bass on, audiobook, classical rock, jazz, customized EQ that you can put together for yourself. Let's just call it EQ1. Confirm. And you have 13, 9, 5K, 2.5K, 1.2K, 600, 300, 150, 80, and 8 dBs each way of adjustment. You can play with this to your heart's content. EQ. And then you've got a settings. You got device name, which you can customize. You can count down to shut down. The device will start to shut down at the end of a set time. So you can shut it off and save battery. Voice prompt is on by default. EQ button, light off, X-Bass off, light on, X-Bass on. But you can switch that. So, and yep, okay. Then upgrade firmware, factory reset, shutdown, delete device, all that kind of stuff. First, let's power this guy on. There we go. There's one quick touch, and now it's in pairing mode. So I'm going to go to my settings, Bluetooth, see how it shows up. There we go. There it is. So now we are connected. We have our extra bass button here. Connection button here. We have play up and down. Let's start out by taking a listen. I'm going to get to my playlist for stuff.
Stereo mode.
So now we're in stereo mode. There we go. The bass button. I'm going to start with the bass button off. Get into my headphone playlist. Here we go. We've got our choices of, well, there's all kinds of stuff that I like to try out. So let's just go with the good old, this is with bass boost off. Nice stereo separation. Yeah, so it must be like sort of upward firing because I can really hear it well here. Do you mean I'm the one? So I've spent the last hour or so listening to the TriBit StormBox Lava, and I have to say, I am pretty impressed. I've found that it's incredibly difficult to make a box like this these days that doesn't sound good, but this has impressed me. I have a friend who just released a new record of acoustic guitar songs, and it just sounds really, really nicely separated. The highs, the lows, everything is sounding the way that it should sound. The highs, the lows, everything, yeah, but going back to some stuff that's more familiar, I've got the bass boost on, and I'm just going to... I don't know if you can hear that, but it is shaking my desk. It is... It just really, really impresses me. Let's go to this, and now we'll turn it up. This is at 50% volume.
She told me don't worry about it.
That was at 100% volume. It's loud. It's painfully loud right here, so you can imagine what it would be anywhere else. Let's pick up something. Let's go back to. We've always got to have some AC/DC going on. 100% volume. Loud. It's not a huge box, as you can see. So it's not going to be overbearingly loud in a decent sized space, but it is going to sound really good. You know, if this was your speaker that you took to the beach, or you took it outside with you to do some yard work, or to barbecue, or you went to the pool with it, or you just had it like sitting on top of your refrigerator to listen while you're doing your work. I mean, this thing sounds really good. And I know that there's going to be people out there amongst you who are like, oh, well, you know, sponsored video. Look, I don't take on sponsored videos for things that I don't think I I want to let my audience know about, because what good does that do me? If I recommend something that's garbage, then it'll come back on me and hurt my reputation. And so I would not do that. In my estimation, this sounds really good with all kinds of music from, solo acoustic new age to AC/DC with some modern pop and rap thrown in there. It sounds really good for all those things. So I'm not going to, it wouldn't do me any good to lie. Now, are my tastes your tastes? No. Will you think the same things that I think? Maybe not. Maybe you won't like the way this sounds, but I can say that for the first time, it sounds really good with the bass boost off. And when I put the bass boost on, it gets fuller, but it doesn't get flubby and just messy, as so many bass boost speakers do. And for that, that's one of the reasons that I'm not a big fan of using bass boost in a speaker. But with this one, the TriBit, gosh darn it, the TriBit StormBox Lava is doing something different than other speakers of its kind that I've tried. It's hard to make a bad speaker these days. The technology has become so good. The electronics are really, really well developed and refined. So if you have some conscientiousness when you're putting these things together, then you can make a really good speaker, which the TriBit is. And so I hope that you'll take my word for it. And if you're looking for something like this guy, then go ahead and check it out. Links and codes and everything like that down in the description for ordering and getting one for yourself. And tell them that JTL sent you. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Once again, the TriBit StormBox Lava is really a very nice speaker and man purse. So check it out. Links below. Till the next time, I'm out.